The top 7 breakfast foods that are the worst for diabetes and must be avoided at all costs. We've all heard the saying that breakfast is the most important meal of the day, but for those living with diabetes, not all breakfast foods are created equal. Some of the most common morning favorites can do more harm than good, especially when it comes to managing blood sugar levels. Breakfast plays a crucial role in kickstarting your metabolism and providing energy for the day ahead, but the wrong choices can lead to unstable glucose, increased cravings, and long-term complications. In this script, we will uncover 7 of the worst breakfast foods for people with diabetes and explain why they should be avoided, while also suggesting better alternatives that can help keep blood sugar steady and protect overall health. Eggs and sausage are among the most popular breakfast pairings. Although eggs are a nutrient-dense, diabetes-friendly food on their own, the issue arises when processed sausage is added. Generally speaking, sausage has a lot of sodium, bad fats, and artificial preservatives that are bad for your health. Sausage contains trans and saturated fats, which elevate cholesterol and the risk of heart disease, which is already more dangerous for diabetics. These bad fats can also lower insulin sensitivity, which makes it more difficult for the body to properly control blood sugar levels. The delayed digestion of carbohydrates caused by high-fat processed meats is another unspoken issue. Unpredictable blood sugar rises and falls result from this, which can make management very challenging. Furthermore, sausage's high sodium content raises blood pressure and causes fluid retention, both of which exacerbate heart problems and kidney strain. Making eggs with veggies like spinach, mushrooms, or peppers is a far healthier alternative to mixing them with sausage. Vitamins, minerals, and fiber from these nutrient-dense foods aid in blood sugar regulation and digestion. Lean turkey sausage, chicken sausage, or plant-based substitutes are much better options if someone truly desires meat. Another breakfast item that may seem harmless but is very damaging for diabetes is sugary cereals. They are marketed as quick, tasty, and sometimes even healthy because of added vitamins, but the reality is very different. Most commercial cereals are made from refined grains and packed with sugar. These ingredients are digested very quickly, turning into glucose almost immediately and sending blood sugar skyrocketing. For someone with diabetes, these sharp spikes are not only uncomfortable, causing fatigue, irritability, and hunger shortly after eating, but they are also harmful over time. Regularly starting the day with sugary cereal contributes to weight gain, poor glucose control, and increases the risk of complications like nerve damage, vision problems, and heart disease. The absence of fiber makes matters worse because fiber slows digestion and provides a steady release of glucose. Without it, blood sugar rises and falls rapidly, making it harder to keep levels under control. Even cereals that are advertised as low-fat or fortified with vitamins often contain hidden sugars that have the same effect as candy. A much better choice would be whole grain cereals such as steel-cut oats or bran flakes, paired with nuts, seeds, or berries for added fiber and nutrients. These alternatives help maintain stable energy levels throughout the morning and support long-term blood sugar health. Pancakes and waffles are classic comfort breakfasts, but unfortunately they are one of the most harmful choices for people with diabetes. These foods are usually made with refined flour and sugar, both of which cause rapid blood sugar spikes. Not only that, but they are almost always served with butter, syrup, or whipped cream, which adds more sugar and unhealthy fats. The high glycemic index of pancakes and waffles means the body absorbs them very quickly, leading to glucose surges that are difficult to control. Over time, this type of breakfast weakens blood sugar stability and makes diabetes harder to manage. Another problem is that these foods provide very little lasting energy. People often feel full for a short while, but soon after experience a crash, leaving them hungry and tired. For individuals with diabetes, avoiding these foods is one of the most effective ways to prevent unnecessary blood sugar swings. Instead, a bowl of oatmeal topped with nuts or fruit, or whole grain toast paired with eggs or yogurt, provides a far more balanced and sustaining meal. These options offer protein, fiber, and slow-digesting carbohydrates that help maintain steady energy and reduce cravings. Bagels are another popular breakfast staple that may appear simple but are one of the worst choices for diabetes. Most bagels are made with refined white flour, which is stripped of fiber and nutrients. When eaten, they are rapidly converted into sugar in the bloodstream, causing a sudden spike in glucose. Because they are so dense, bagels often contain the equivalent of several slices of bread in just one serving, making the carb load extremely high. To make matters worse, they are commonly topped with cream cheese or butter, which add extra unhealthy fats and calories without any real nutritional benefit. This combination leaves you with a surge of energy followed by a quick crash, leading to hunger soon after. The lack of fiber also means they do nothing to support steady glucose or satiety. Instead of choosing bagels, a much better option would be whole grain bread paired with a source of protein or healthy fat, such as avocado, nut butter, or an omelette with vegetables. These choices provide sustained energy and help keep blood sugar more stable throughout the morning. Pastries and donuts are perhaps the most tempting but also the most damaging breakfast items for people with diabetes. These foods are loaded with refined flour, added sugars, unhealthy oils, and often fried, which creates an extremely unhealthy combination. The result is a food that spikes blood sugar quickly, offers no real nutrition, and increases the risk of weight gain and insulin resistance. Regularly eating pastries or donuts is especially dangerous because they contribute to inflammation and cardiovascular strain. Since people with diabetes already face a higher risk of heart problems, these foods make that risk even worse. They also provide very little satiety, meaning hunger returns quickly, creating a cycle of cravings and overeating. Instead of pastries, choosing a breakfast made from whole, unprocessed foods like fresh fruit, Greek yogurt, or eggs with vegetables will provide the satisfaction of a tasty meal without the damaging blood sugar spikes. Fruit juice is another item that many people mistakenly view as healthy, but for those with diabetes it is particularly harmful. Even 100% pure fruit juice is concentrated with natural sugars and stripped of fiber. When juice is consumed, the sugar floods the bloodstream quickly, raising glucose to dangerous levels. A single glass of orange juice can have as much sugar as several oranges but without the fiber to slow absorption. This makes it one of the worst ways to start the day for someone with diabetes. Commercial juices are even worse because they often contain added sugars and artificial flavorings, which place extra strain on the body. Over time, regular juice consumption can increase the risk of nerve damage, kidney strain, and heart disease. The healthier alternative is to eat whole fruits such as berries, apples, or pears, which provide fiber and essential nutrients while allowing sugar to be released more gradually. If someone craves a refreshing drink in the morning, vegetable-based smoothies or water infused with lemon, cucumber, or herbs are much better options. Another common choice that should be avoided is the breakfast burrito. While it may seem like a hearty and convenient meal, most breakfast burritos are made with refined flour tortillas and stuffed with processed meats, cheese, and fried potatoes. This combination is extremely high in carbs, unhealthy fats, and sodium, which together create a dangerous mix for someone with diabetes. The refined tortilla breaks down quickly into glucose, while the fatty meats and cheese worsen insulin resistance and raise cholesterol. Many store-bought or fast food burritos are also overloaded with sodium, which increases the risk of high blood pressure and kidney strain. Instead of these heavy and unbalanced versions, a homemade burrito can be made healthier by using a whole grain or low-carb tortilla, filling it with lean protein like grilled chicken or beans, and loading it with vegetables such as spinach, peppers, or onions. This provides fiber, protein, and slow-digesting carbs that help keep blood sugar steady while still being filling and delicious. People with diabetes can improve their blood sugar control and long-term health by being aware of these popular but detrimental breakfast items. One of the most effective strategies to start the day with stability and energy is to swap out processed, sugary, and refined foods with ones that are high in fiber, protein, and nutrients. Little adjustments made in the morning can have a significant impact all day long, protecting the kidneys, heart, and nerves while also making blood sugar easier to regulate.